last thing I want to show you guys is, I guess, I talked about my nervousness with how the Naga Payanak would look.
Yeah.
So I want to show you guys a little bit of the final clip because they have used 3D to help. So a big conversation I had was, I know how anime fans are like, and I know how I'm like. If I see 3D that stands out too much, then I want to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah, of course.
And I think they've done a bang up fucking job.
I mean, that's a good thing, right? You can just be like, yeah, nah, I don't think this works.
Yeah, because the director has worked on Code Geass, especially some of the later seasons where the CG was I think really, really good. And I think that experience has allowed us to specifically choose when we're going to show 3D and when we're going to show 2D. And I had this moment watching this clip where I'm like, holy shit, those crazy son of a bitches. They've done it.
Okay.
They've done it.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm down.
This is one
I've
of the
not seen anything.
I haven't seen anything either.
This is like my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Kevin Penkin's doing the music.
Yeah, I figured we'd talk about that at some point.
All right. I guess we'll talk about that afterwards. After I show you guys this clip.
All right, show us. That guy looks so cool. It looks good.
It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Yeah, that little
that 3D
there
was perfect.
Yeah. It's like you can tell it's 3D, but it's not like 3D, you know?
And I mean, this cut was like 2D, and I just.
Oh, that's 2D?
Well, yeah, I figured that was 2D.
Yeah,
I thought it was like slightly 3D.
So
the outer shot.
So
right?
the outer shot was slightly 3D, and then
yeah.
you go into the close-up shot, and it's 2D, and I'm just like, this. Holy shit! They got the
they did a really
got
fucking
the
good
detail
job.
down. I'm like, oh my god! I'm so fucking happy. You have no idea how much I was shitting myself because I was ready to like possibly get clowned on to be like,
Nah. Knowing you, if they came back to you with like an actual like full 3D where it was like really jarring, I'm sure there was a part of you that would have been like, double the budget.
No, I feel like you would just be like, we just got to not do this.
You know better than anyone, I think.
Yeah. And, it's something where I've really, really trusted the team. And I know the pitfalls. Like, one thing I said, which I think helped them, hopefully, was I don't want you to treat this as a normal anime production. Even though there is a basic deadline, if you do not meet it, then you can tell me and we will work around that.
Yeah.
And also, if you need more budgets, just tell me and we can work around that.
We'll see.
And I think that's the first time they've ever heard those two sentences in their lives on any anime production.
Yeah.
Their brains are just like short circuiting, just being like, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean?
That's so cool though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
The final thing I guess I want to say is, of course, Kevin Penkin is doing the music.
Of course.
Who else were you going to ask?
Yeah, I think at least you were there, Joey, when I asked him or pitched the idea to him. Because initially they wanted to go with their own composer, and Kevin, I basically said, I know a guy. Don't worry.
They were like, you know that guy?
Don't worry, I know a guy. And obviously I hit up Kevin, and he is busy as fuck.
Yeah, oh my god.
He's such a good fucking mate, man. Because as
Yeah.
soon as I pitched him the idea, he was like, mate, you don't even need to finish the sentence.
Yeah, he didn't even think twice.
I am going to do it. And he's currently composing this, working on like 5 other different projects or something.
What a go.
Yeah, I remember going into meetings with him and he's like, yeah, just working on this with Apothecary Diaries, like some Apothecary Diaries. I'm like, you're working on this with Apothecary Diaries? What?
That's so badass.
That's why he's
man.
the guy.
so fucking cool.
Yeah, but we will have another episode with Kevin on it where we can talk about a little bit more go a little bit more in depth with the music aspect of this anime. But yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Dude, I'm so fucking happy for you, man.
Wait, what about the voice acting? The Japanese
Oh,
voice
yeah.
acting? How was that?
Oh my God, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I was like,
Thank you for-
I
okay.
wanted to hear about
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Okay,
that's-
how much time do we have? All right, we got time.
Mate,
We got time.
Go for it.
All right, so I'm not going to be able to show too much of the behind the scenes of the
No,
voice acting.
I know they're very strict.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember they wouldn't even like let me say hi or
Yeah.
like have a casual conversation without them like watching.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Agents in Japan don't fuck around, is what I learned.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Everything has to go through the agent.
Of course.
Everything.
We basically worked with a voice. I basically left the voice acting aspect to them. And we worked with a voice director or sound director who I believe works on Gurren Lagann.
Goddamn. You got a fucking all-star cast on this shit.
I mean,
Damn.
it's weird. You kind of realize now working on this project, everyone has worked on something.
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just happy that I got like a full, Japanese. Like this is, this isn't like, I wouldn't even say this is close to a Japanese production. This is
a Japanese
This is
production.
like a Japanese anime production in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
Except for me. I'm the only I'm the only other factor in this.
Yeah.
Everything aside from that is as normal a Japanese production as can possibly be. So we had auditions for for all the characters, or at least the main characters, and unfortunately I can't show any of the auditions or that entire process. But I went into this with the approach that I am not going to look at any of the names. All I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to each audition I get, and I'm going to pick the best voice for each character. And then, so I did that, chose the characters, and then I looked at some of the names that auditioned, and I'm like, nope. Because there I was surprised with some of the roles. Some of these voice actors had voice acted in, because
Right.
there were some big roles in some of these auditions.
Right.
But
But if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit.
but
right?
if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. And I didn't.
It's a good decision.
Yeah.
You'd probably get clouded by seeing who
Yeah,
auditioned.
exactly.
Like, oh my God, they auditioned.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. And I'm like so happy with the voice cast that I got, because everyone's goated. Everyone's super talented. So the voice actress for Rin is actually fairly new, and I think I got. I'm gonna say this right now, behind the scenes. I got fucking lucky to get her. I have a feeling that she's going to blow up in like a year or two, because she is way too fucking talented, way too good, and has such a unique aspect to her voice, where she has this mix where I was looking for someone that sounded natural but still had the energy of like an anime character without it sounding like too anime-esque, and she has
Right.
like this perfect blend where she just sounds like a girl, but she had the energy I was looking for. So her name is Mikawa Haruna. What she was known best for before this, I believe, when I cast her, the only real role I recognized was Sung Jin Woo's sister from Solo Leveling.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's cool.
But since I've cast her, she has had 2 main roles in this current season.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm like, damn, I think I got her at a good time. She
Yeah.
is one of the main characters in Mono, which is an anime from the same mangaka as Yuru Camp.
Okay.
And also,
Ninja と殺し屋の二人暮らし. Oh wait, she played Pokemon? She played Pikachu?
oh yeah, I guess she did play.
OVA.
Yeah, she played
Yeah.
Pikachu in an OVA.
Yeah.
And she's had a few supporting roles as well. Oh, here we go. Yes. In
Yeah, Ninja と殺し屋の二人暮らし.
yeah, this is the Shaft anime airing this season. She's the
cool.
main character of this. And
that's
as
awesome.
soon as I saw her like get some main roles, I was like, fuck, I knew it.
Yeah, you got it.
I knew it. I knew
yeah.
it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome, man. That's so sick.
Yeah. And she does a great fucking job. Daichi's voice actor is voiced by Ishiki Shoya. And he
Oh, he's fucking Gojo.
Yes.
What?
No, not Jujutsu Kaisen Gojo.
No,
I was like, what the fuck?
Sorry. My dress up darling Gojo.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
He is Gojo in My Dress
Every
Up
JJK
Darling.
fan was like,
He is Gojo in My Dress Up Darling. And I didn't know this at the time when I cast him because, like I said, I didn't look at names.
yeah.
I fucking burst out laughing.
Of course you chose him.
Because of course I chose him because the main character is based, the Daiji is based on a lot of my personal experiences.
Right.
And
enough, fair enough.
my much more reserved personality compared to Rin's personality. And I was like, of course.
That makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
Of course. Of course
So you cast well.
Of course
You
I
cast
cast
well.
fucking Gojo from My Dress Up Darling. But yeah, he is a fucking veteran of the industry.
I mean, yeah, he's a
and
great voice actor.
He is a great voice actor. I don't really need to big him up. His work speaks for
No,
itself.
he's in everything.
Yeah, he's
Oh my lord.
in so much. And I didn't know that he was also going to be an orb as well.
Sorry.
It has been 0 days.
It has been 0
I had to
days.
do it.
Yeah.
That's
But-
so cool, man.
Yeah, hell
But
yeah.
that
What
was
the
that was like the casting process. I mean, there wasn't too much to the casting process. My basic approach to them was I wanted a voice that sounded natural, not too anime. Something that I told the director, it doesn't even matter if they have been in a lot of anime. What I want is just a natural sounding voice. We could almost use drama actors. But these two perfectly encapsulated the NG I was going for. And so I just came back from the voice acting session, I think 2 days ago. Was it 2 days? Like 1 or 2 days ago. And I thought it would be something more similar to the American dubbing process, where each voice actor goes line by line and records it one at a time.
Yeah.
And what I wasn't expecting was to go to this voice acting recording, open the door, and see 12 people just in there.
Everyone's there.
Just
They do it
everyone
all-
there.
They do it all at once.
Yeah.
It's
They-
such a better way.
And the recording process was I go to the sound recording booth and they just play
Just
the
go through
anime.
it, yeah.
And they just act it out like it's a theater play or something like that. It was super, super fucking surreal. And you're going to be able to see footage of it in the documentary that I filmed.
It's such a better way to act, man. It's
Yeah.
like you
Because you can bounce off one another.
Yeah,
right?
obviously the reason why people are like, why doesn't everything do it? Well, because if you're a big name or you are expensive, paying you for more hours to be there to watch someone else do their lines adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does it normally cut costs? They
Yeah.
record lines individually. Because I can do like, if I had like 200 lines, I could do that in like 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing my 200 lines and someone else is doing their 100 lines and we're all kind of going through it, yes, you'd get a better performance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it might be costing
Cost
double.
more money,
So
right,
it makes sense why it doesn't happen. But I do like that they still do it in Japan.
Yeah, exactly. Because obviously, yes, it costs more budget.
I imagine it was cheap, Garnt.
Yes, yes, it definitely costs more budget, but
I just like to imagine that like every like 2 months you're working on this, you're like, okay. Oil this?
More money now.
They don't even know. They don't even know what they're
they
funding.
don't even know.
They're just like, yeah.
They don't know. But yeah, it was expensive, but I feel like it was such a cool fucking experience.
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, this is like, you know, you've made an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is like
You've
no
literal-
one can be like, well, it was made by no, dude. This is like
You
every
literally-
aspect of this is an anime.
You've literally achieved a dream that I think every weeb watching this episode and isn't watching this episode can only dream about doing, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
So it's fucking awesome.
I think it's going to hit me when it's actually like all finished because right now it's like I'm so much in grind mode, getting this like I've
you just gotta get it done.
Yeah, I've kind of like I have put my soul into this. This is
And it shows.
not just in the characters, but obviously as you can tell, my my culture, my background as
Absolutely.
well. Even from someone who didn't grow even someone who grew outside of Thailand, the aspects I put into this are just shit I heard my mum speak about. and going to my grandma's house and going to the temples and just getting a vibe of everything there.
Yeah.
It's just like I've put everything into this, and I just hope it's honestly, I just hope it's half decent.
Mate,
I have faith.
yeah, you know what? Knowing you, if it's ass, I'll be shocked. It's honestly.
And yeah, we are currently, as you can tell, we are in the final stages of this. All that is left is just to get the final finishing touches done, get the trailer done, release it at Anime Expo, which I hope has gone well. And then eventually I want to do a theater premiere, even though it is just a short film.
Yeah.
I'll
still get a large popcorn.
I came into the project treating this like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, which I don't know if opportunities are coming for this. I'm not really thinking about that right now. I just wanted to put my everything into this.
Yeah.
And initially I was a little scared, right? Because to my knowledge, I don't think another YouTuber has done this. At least done like a, we've had like YouTubers who have done like cartoons or done like animated productions, like Smiling Friends,
never
for
like
example.
gone through the whole Japanese system.
Yeah. But I'm the anime guy, so I wanted to do an anime, and I was scared someone was going to beat me to the punch, which touch wood, this isn't going to age badly, but I'm pretty confident because after going through this project, it's kind of like dawned on me just how much fucking work this takes. Yeah. This took up so much of my time. This past like year and a half, 2 years maybe. Every time I'd go on like the Trash Taste, like ending of Trash Taste, I'm like, guys, I'm working on something. It's taking up a lot of my time.
Yeah,
it's taking up a lot of my time, but it's coming. It's in order for a YouTuber to do this, and I mean, Corey Kenshin is the person I think about most recently that has made like a manga, or like a full manga, and I'm sure he can attest how much time this takes out of your schedule.
It takes a lot,
how much creative energy this
I mean,
takes out
bro
of you.
didn't upload for like a year and a half.
Yeah, he didn't upload for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And you kind of need that kind of commitment to make a project like this, because having to juggle this project with Trash Taste and my own channel, I'm gonna be real. This has been, I've lost hairs. I've not had a single free moment of like.
Yeah, I think you've been busier than I've ever seen.
Yeah,
this is
absolutely.
And it's kind of like this one thing where, you know, sometimes you make a big project and it's like a big cyclothon or like a big marathon where it's like this project leads to 5 days of content or 2 weeks of content. I have dedicated a year and a half of my life of stress for what is going to amount to 20 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
And I don't regret a single moment of it.
No, that 20 minutes that will leave an impact.
Absolutely.
I think like people who watch this, I'm sure they'll feel the weight of it.
No, we're all incredibly proud of you.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking dope.
Yeah. So it is, like I said, animation is not a profitable thing. This is definitely not going to make me money. Like I said, the time I took out of it, which I could have used making more content, more sponsors or whatever. It's all time that I lost, but this, like I said, is my dream project. And it's the most creatively gratifying thing I've ever worked on, bar none.
I mean, what a satisfying full cycle almost. Like you've spent your entire like adult life talking about anime, and then boom, you finally get to be a part of it and kind of give back.
You're never going to be able to talk shit about another anime ever again.
I know, right? I know. It's
every time a crap anime comes out, you
you'll be like, yeah, well, I can imagine they were in the onsen having a hard time figuring this out, and you know, I'm sympathetic, and you know,
it's like I can see the onsen sesh watching this scene,
and it just like working on this just makes me have an appreciation to like even like every anime that might not be the next big thing or the big AAA production. Like any show being made has so much fucking work put into it.
Absolutely.
No one wants to make crap, which I don't want to make crap.
No.
Maybe this will turn out to, you know, I don't know how this is going to turn out.
I think
I don't know
me and Jerry both know you have very strict quality control on stuff.
Absolutely.
And when you told me about it, I was like, "There's no doubt in my mind that this will be bad."
Yeah.
As in, like this. Sorry, this could be bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like, I'm knowing you.
It's not even like
Yeah.
it's not even in my brain at the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just want to know how good it's actually going to be.
Especially because you've got you've got a lot of creative control on it.
Absolutely.
You're
Yeah.
funding it. I feel like it's a no-brainer.
No, we trust you. Bro.
Yeah.
I know this is
So-
gonna cook.
So
I know this is gonna go hard.
So touch wood, I hoped I cooked a half decent meal, even if it's only half decent. I'm honestly happy with that.
Look, it's also like your first time. So
Yeah,
like, even
yeah.
if it half decent. It's like the fact that you would even be able to make something half
Yeah.
decent. I'm sure it's gonna be better than that though.
Yeah, I mean,
I know it's. Gonna be
it's
better
weird because I approach this the same way I approach any kind of YouTube video where I just told a story or made a video that I wanted to make, and I just hope I didn't necessarily make it to get viewed or seen. I just hope that if it can connect with one or two people, then that's pretty much what.
Oh,
I do
dude,
this
trust
for.
me, C Gang is gonna go crazy for this shit.
Yeah, I think so should.
They're gonna be like, finally, some representation that's fucking good.
So that is pretty much the end of the story so far.
Yeah.
Halfway through the story so far before the actual release of it. I didn't talk too much about the plots.
Everyone's gonna be so
because
excited, man.
I want,
Yeah.
I want,
don't spoil
you guys know it's the
Yeah.
world. You know, it's a story about home. That's pretty much all I want you guys to know going
Totally.
into this, and look forward to the end of August, I guess.
Hell yeah.
End of August is going to be the theater release, and then I think I'm going to release it a week after the theater release, since I'm mostly doing that just so I can show you guys in the theater.
Yeah, fuck yeah. dude.
That's basically what I'm doing.
yeah.
What is another sponsor to hire out to theater for a night? You know?
I know a guy.
What's that meme? It's like, I'll be there no matter what.
And I hope you guys enjoy it. If it's when it's out on YouTube, I will be selling limited tickets to the theater release when we do finalize a day. I'm not gonna lie, most of the tickets, or a lot of the tickets, I want to save for my family, my friends to see it. That's I pitched this to Geeks Plus as a promotional event. I just want to share it. I just want to share my labor of love to the people I love.
yeah.
Geeks
the
Plus is
most.
like, what's the business for?
I probably should
have
be-
none.
Yes, once again.
Joey just pulls a t-shirt out of his bag. He's like, this is the plan.
If you want to support me, then you can buy the merch
When is the merch coming out?
at the same time
At the same time as the anime.
That's when the
anime.
pre-orders drop?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
More info to come though.
Yeah, the merch is, I will say it's based on heavily based on the Payanak Naga design that we did, because I think that's so fucking cool, and I'm so fucking proud of that.
Yeah. Our team's cooking, don't worry.
Yeah, and there's one other thing which is escaping me right now. When we get a date for the theater, I will announce it on Twitter or something. Right now, we are struggling to find theater space because we are competing against Demon Slayer.
Oh,
yeah.
Because the Demon Slayer movie is coming out.
Which tell them you'll sell it out. It'll be sold out.
Which I'm just like, okay. This
I
is
can't believe
what I'm
I
competing
didn't even know
there
there was another Demon Slayer movie to the
Yeah, I didn't know either.
There's another Demon Slayer movie coming
I'm not
out.
surprised though.
But if you want the one-time release, I'm going to be there to just, I'm going to be there as doing like the director thing,
Cool.
to come on stage, be like,
yeah.
thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's mainly there just so I can share what I love, what I've done
fuck
with
yeah,
my
dude.
friends. That's pretty much it. That's
up,
that's everything, man.
Super proud of you,
I
man.
would,
Yes.
yeah, I would do the same thing.
Just reach
I'm
over.
I'm just over here.